Last session! Our convicts chased down a would-be assassin, a warforged named Four, who claims that they were sent here after Ollie sent a message to Kepri that also was intercepted by a third party. They were sent here to find these special arcane power cores and receive them to keep you all from finding them. But they weren't able to get away. Answering a few questions that they actually could, and revealing that Kepri was called One in the circle that they come from, and he was his creator, whoever he was. You convinced them to leave one of these cores with you, and you took all of their weapons before sending them on their way. After they leave, it turns time for all of you to look for a camp as it begins to rain. Settling down in one of these dilapidated buildings, Jolly rewards you all for your help with 2 very valuable platinum bars and a greater healing potion. He stays with you throughout the night before leaving. I say night. He stays with you throughout your sleep before leaving at night, pretty much, as you all slept very early that morning. Satyr and Gus got fairly high while waiting out the night as Ollie began to cough and sneeze from sickness caught from being out in the wilds. The next day, you all let Kel know where to reach you with the ship, and after a few hours, you depart this junkyard with a warning to Kepri to leave his origins alone and in the past. As you all weren't able to acquire any food from Jolly, a lot of this morning was spent fishing. As you kind of leisurely waded through the waters, it does, however, become time to move. The rain, Gus, seems to begin to threaten to turn into a storm. And this storm could maybe turn a month-long journey to Satyr's home into something much longer if you don't get a move on. So kind of putting away these nets, box and wheel, just turn back into their, Sorry, I'm laughing at your cat. They
threatening to get on my keyboard.
They turn back into their natural mimic forms, and they kind of shake the water off of themselves as you raise anchor and begin to move forward.
They weren't gasping for breath.
No. Doesn't seem they needed to breathe. You all kind of spend this first day as much as you can with trying to stay out of the rain. I know there was mention before the session of Gus giving his quarters up to Ollie because Ollie's sick. What does that look like? Because I'm sure you would have at least stayed up and tried to help do a little fishing, Ollie. But I mean, as the day goes on, you're kind of just sitting in the rain, and it's feeling worse as time goes.
I think Ollie's help with the fishing is just him sitting and staring off into the distance as his friends actually fish, and he's just terribly limply holding a rod. And every once in a while, you just hear it from their direction. And they haven't caught shit.
Yeah, I think Gus walks around while everyone is fishing to make sure that he can give them fatherly tips. And after seeing Ollie a couple times and just going, hang in there, bud. The third or so time.
Hang on my dick.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think everybody on the ship turns and looks at Ollie.
Okay. And I think as soon as he says that, Gus can also see how green,
Yeah.
horrible Ollie looks and crusty.
You say crusty? Yeah, there's probably some just you know when dogs, their eyes are a little too wet?
And your nose is too dry.
Yeah.
Seder
Ollie.
lolls when Ollie says that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You're being so happy right now and so sweet and nice.
That's all right. That's all right. Here,
It's
hand over the
someone
rod. Come on.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. I use evasion to avoid that. And I just lead Ollie to the quarters, and I will go and make some hot water. I don't know if I have any tea. I make some hot water, and I'm like, you stay here.
Okay,
I don't want to see you again for some time.
You have any hot chocolate?
No.
Oh, fuck. Alright, they just kind of curl up in bed.
Seder steals Ollie's rod. He's double fishing.
I said double fisting.
But I do think, like, eventually you kind of all have to, I think, like, Desi volunteers to kind of stay up, and it's your ship, Gus, so, like, if anyone's gonna, you know, captain, it's gonna be you, but I think for everyone else, it might be better to not be out in the elements if you can help it. But I will ask, who would stay up anyways? I don't know if Kepri could get sick, so
I don't think so. At least I have resistance.
I'm gonna say you can't catch a cold. So if you wanted to stay up, that would not be an issue. But if anyone else is also staying up to try to help, I will be asking for Constitution saving throws.
Seder notices the weather start to shift. And she's
I
like,
will.
she thinks that she should go inside, but she's like, I love fishing. So she's gonna stay up just a little bit longer.
Okay, so Gus, Seder, Muden, and Desi are all making Constitution saving throws.
Where?
Desi fails.
Does Gus's positive reinforcement give them advantage because he's such a dad?
If anyone has anything that could
Oh
help
my
with
God.
this, maybe.
Please. I wrote a nat one. God, okay, more than that one.
Oh, wait, did you also roll in that one, Terry?
I did.
Wow.
Oh man.
Seder?
Match
I
made
rolled
in
a-
heaven.
I rolled 14.
I love having metal skin. Oh dear God.
Kel does not stay up, but Desi, moving throughout the rest of the day, by the time it reaches night, those of you who have, like, stayed up, I think because all of you stayed on the top, like, a top deck, I am not going to ask for any rolls, in terms of, like, piloting the ship. I think with all of you up there, you managed just fine. But every single person, except for Kepri and Seder, wakes up with a single point of exhaustion.
God damn it.
Me too. Do I get a secondary one?
You also, you got a more comfortable night's rest than anybody else. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh baby, let's see. Oh, I add +1 to this. Hell yeah. I should probably have the dice roll it open. Oh. Hello?
Welcome back,
Hello.
Nathan. Nathan.
Uh-oh. More tech issues.
Nathaniel.
Well, I got a 5, so.
Oh. You don't gain another point, but you still have the one.
They're death. I scared my cat.
Nathan, are you here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed.
Let me see if I can chat in the Discord.
You all make it through this first day of travel Waking up in the morning, everyone except for Satyr and Kepri are sick. Now, it does continue to rain. Gus, I would like you to roll a d6 for me, please.
Alrighty.
You have disadvantage. Or no, sorry, that's not. I'm also going to have you roll a survival check that you'll have disadvantage on.
Sorry.
On the D6, I got a 3.
Sure.
And then survival. 2, which I get +1. I get a 11 on my survival. 12, I mean, sorry.
That's enough. So does not look as though the storm that you kind of see off in the distance is going to hit you. You feel as though you are okay to kind of continue just traveling through the rivers, and although they are a little challenging, you do have a bigger crew than you tend to have, so things are going pretty smoothly. You all have about a week until you reach the shallow docks. You don't estimate, Gus, that your journey will be slowed down or impeded, changed from your, where is it? I'm looking. Where's the map? Okay. Yeah, from your, like, estimations before, you don't think that that's changed, but you all wake up this morning feeling pretty dang bad, except for Satyr and Kepri.
No, I feel pretty bad.
Oh, well, yeah, for different reasons. As we all wake up, how do we go about this kind of first couple of miserable days?
I eat fish for breakfast.
Yeah? You eat fish for a lot of meals.
I love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, Morton's pretty happy about it too.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking through my spells. 'Cause I am the cleric. I'm trying to see if I could choose any spells that could help us.
I forgot my spells. I'm also only a level. I don't have many spells.
You have a level 3 druid spell.
I
you can
forgot I
use
get
per day.
4th level spells. Do I have anything interesting?
Desi has dragged a box up next to the wheel, Gus, and she's like sitting down, has her arms up on the rail, just kind of leaning into a spyglass. You think she might be asleep, but she's just like,
Aw.
she's not feeling great either.
Yeah. I think Gus is pretending like he's not sick. As very best as he can, but his eyes are so crusty.
Right, and
He's just barely blinking.
yeah, I guess I'm more asking for like a next couple of days things, so
Sure.
you don't necessarily have to be like, oh, we do all of this in one day.
So, ooh, is this something? No, it's only 100 feet. It's not. No, wait. Range is 300 feet, but Q of 100 feet. I was trying to see if I could help us while we're feeling bad. I have the control water as a 4th level option, but it's a small bit. But it lasts 10 minutes, so I can continuously cast it on water. But I was wondering if I could like attempt to use that to kind of make this easier to navigate while we're not feeling good.
Sure,
But
I think
if-
I'd allow that.
And it's
I
a 10
can-
minute. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was also going to say I can throw up a couple of blesses every now and then to whoever's experienced. Or no, that's just attack rolls and saving throws. Damn it, why don't I have guidance?
I also have guidance, but I'm concentrating on the water. Oh yeah, Ollie, I think like a wretched old man stumbles up from the captain's quarters over these, like, especially on the first day when everyone feels like shit and is like,
I give you guidance. I forgot I had it.
Maybe could I actually, if you will let me, if there's a way I could potentially help / give advantage by using my shape water cantrip.
So I think the thing is like this is not I don't think what Ollie's doing requires rolls. I will allow you all to work together in some ways to make this easier, and you might even potentially eliminate the DC entirely based on that D6 that was rolled earlier. Y'all don't know. But if you wanted to go ahead and start using these resources, I would allow you to do so.
I'm sorry for interrupting, Ronnie.
No, it's okay. I was gonna. Oh.
My brain is broken. I'm sorry. What are you trying to accomplish so I know what to do?
I have control water, and there's multiple points of it. It lasts 10 minutes as long as I concentrate on it. So it's a short window of time, but if we're trying to avoid a storm, I have one of the parts of the spell is called Redirect Flow, which I can cause the water to move in a direction I choose. And it's a small cube, but if it's 10 minutes and we're continuously moving, the range is 300 feet.
I would even allow something like that to like speed up your progress. How many times a day can you cast that? Only
once, unfortunately. That's 4th level.
If you are casting it every single day, I will let you... I could foresee it cutting like a whole like half day off the journey. You could arrive at the docks with still plenty of daylight to find camp.
I would absolutely love to do that.
I will say, I hate to keep interrupting. I have Tidal Wave. I think that's the only thing I have that would be.
I think you would capsize the ship.
I figured that, but I don't think I have anything. That is me saying, yeah.
But what does it look like as Ollie casts the spell?
Yeah, I think Ollie gets up from their misery and steps out, because I would assume as everyone went to bed, everyone looked as miserable. And when they woke up too, and he kind of in the morning stumbles out and kind of looks at what Gus is looking at, that storm in the distance. That is the last thing we need. Malavi, I don't know if you know anything about this, but maybe with your luck we can avoid this storm. And I think as he says that, tendrils of water in the water start to move, and through his clerical knowledge he starts to understand, and he if in this like moment bends the luck of their destination and controls the water to make us go a little faster the other way. Try and avoid that while everyone's tired and manning the ship. And through the sickness kind of has a, look of glee and admiration at his goddess's power and the power she lets him peek into sometimes. And then after that, he's like, I don't think I can do that again. That took a lot out of me. Maybe after I sleep, I can keep doing that.
Ollie just goes back to bed. Ollie gets up for 10 minutes a day.
Yeah.
My work here is done. Passes the fuck out.
I think, oh, sorry.
What were you
I was gonna say if no one is up for like continuing to try and get food, I also can feed us for 24 hours with great water.
That might be worth doing with like
and that's a 3rd level, so
sick.
Yeah, that's a third
Yeah.
level, so I can do that technically 3 times a day, but it's a spell that once I cast it, the food lasts for 20 hours.
Sure.
Um,
And you already. I think you have enough food from the fish to last like 3 or 4, like I would say 3 days, especially if you're trying to keep some to like save as rations.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm going to ask for I think by like day 4, unless if anybody would like to do anything before then.
I
I
was
have.
gonna say,
If anyone, yeah, I guess the question is if anyone wants to do anything while they're sick, you may
Yeah.
do so.
yeah, I think day one of Gus being sick, he's like, I've been sick on this ship before. I can push through. And he looks around and sees that Kepri can sleep in the rain and be fine. And he's like, mm, Kepri, I think it's time for more helm practice, don't you think?
Oh,
Sure.
Dad teaches son how to drive.
Kepri will. I imagine most of, well, until Gus says that, like, since everyone was sick, Kepri was planning to mostly fish for most of the days, but
Oh,
we do have food. But
yeah.
sure, he'll help out with the helm.
Yeah, I think if he can just like get Kepri up there for an amount of time, that he can let Desi go and rest. He'll stay up there and, with Kepri for a little while and keep an eye on things.
Yeah, you kind of nudge Desi, wake her up, and she goes, oh, morning. A break is probably a great idea. I will see you. I will see you later.
Desi, don't forget you're leaving with the spyglass. I need the spyglass, please.
Oh, you have one too. You just here. She hands it off to either you or Capri, whoever reaches out for it.
Yeah, I'll take it from her. And give Kepri tips for a while. I feel like last time Kepri was pretty good at driving the ship, though. Was that
Yeah,
correct?
that is correct. You could definitely ask. I think Kepri could probably be more suited to, at least in this moment, doing like the physical work of turning the wheel.
I look over the side of the ship. How big is like the biggest fish I see in the water?
The cold rain and the storm in the distance kind of moving the water rapidly by. I can ask for a perception check. You don't see any immediately in your view, but while that's happening, Kepri, make me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Is there perhaps any way I can give Kepri a touch of help?
I think
With whatever's
yes,
going on?
because you are kind of still like guiding Kepri in the steering of the ship, so I think that would count as helping. I'll give you advantage.
All right. Well, it should be fine with the dirty 20.
That's more than fine. Yeah, no, Kepri's getting really, really good at this, and like Gus, if he continues, he could, like, you could maybe even feel comfortable not leaving him fully alone up on the top, but like letting him go through like so you can like actually rest.
Yeah. Gus makes a kind of, huh. Well, all right. Trying to usurp me, I see.
What? No, no.
No, I'm only kidding with you. But you're doing quite well.
Oh,
Capri, I have lots of things on my mind after what we've recently been through, but watching you work this ship the way you are, you remind me of something I learned about myself some years ago when I first purchased this ship. And it's that regardless of what you were supposed or made to do, you can do anything.
This might seem weird. I want to insight that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
What are you trying to see?
What you mean by what you were born to do? Like, who were you before becoming Captain Gus?
Yeah.
At least, if I can get a vague hint. That will be 21.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if Gus is necessarily trying to persuade you or be deceptive towards you in any way, but I think on a 21, he is pretty, like, I think he's pretty openly trying to reference the fact that this is not a part of being a captain. It's not a part of his modus operandi. Nobody ever asked him to do that. It wasn't a part of his previous life in any way. Um, and it's just a little choice that he got to make. It's something that makes him feel very proud. In his like ability to have individuality, regardless of his quote unquote purpose.
Capri, despite the lack of any sort of true, like, movable facial features, you'll see a little bit of extra glow from his fireflies, and thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
As that's happening, Satyr is bent over the side of the ship. What did you roll?
Roll 23.
Hell yeah.
I think with you see a couple of fish, nothing huge and nothing like what you were catching before the weather got bad. What is the intent? What are you looking to do?
Nothing.
You're just looking out for fish?
There was a big fish. I was gonna cast Animal Friendship on it, and then Beast Bond, make it go fast for us. But
I don't think you see any like particularly large fish. The rivers are a little chaotic at the moment.
okay.
Anything else from anybody in the first few days of this ship travel?
Yes.
Yeah.
You go first.
Oh, sorry.
No. Please.
I have two small things I would like to do. Bless you. Bless
Thank
you. I think I'd like to find a time where Gus is not busy, either captaining or taking a nap. Just really quickly want to find him.
Mhm.
Yeah, he probably catches a smoke break in a period of the day.
um, Gus, a moment, if if you have one.
Of course.
Um, and Morton pulls out the um basilisk dagger and hands it out to Gus. Um, this was Biz's.
Hmm.
I just have a feeling that it may be put to better use in your hands.
Well, all right. Have I seen you use this?
I think so. Not recently, but yes.
I've seen this. Remind me, what is it capable
Um, so it, for the most part, is a dagger made from uh, the uh, tooth of a basilisk dream beast. So there is a small chance that it will, is it paralyze? Not paralyze.
Petrify?
Petrify.
Petrify.
Turn them to stone.
Thank you.
I know you roll a d100. I cannot quite remember what you have to roll.
I
either.
I have it in my notes. Hold on. Basilisk dagger. While not made from an actual basilisk, the dream beast that was slain to create this weapon appeared to mimic one, and thus it seems to have slight paralytic properties. While attuned to this dagger, every time you roll roll one d100. If you roll under your level, your target turns to stone.
of? Well, that's a mighty weapon. So now, this and Headhunter, those both belong to Viz. Have we determined if I had met Viz?
I don't think you would have.
Right. And have I heard of the Devil's Ball? I feel like
I think everybody has vague knowledge of it.
okay. Just kind of kisses his teeth a little bit. That is fearsome. Fearsome. Yes, I'll hold on to this for you, Murray. Thank you.
I mean, thank you. You've been a um, you've been a good party member. I'm glad we have you around.
Thank you. You know, you're always all heartfelt and things like that. And it makes me want to hit you in the room. But it makes you a brave man, and I know you are a good father.
Oh no. One tries.
You know, Martin, you could do me a favor.
Ah,
Let me see in that pack there. I just want to hold the bars.
mm. Mordrin like almost immediately like tenses up, but you see Zim close his eyes and like force himself to relax.
Oh my god.
um Sighs and um uh grabs his bag and opens it up for um for Gus. I'm watching your hands.
I give I give Murden like a playful squeeze on his arm. Listen, you're still here on my ship. Where would I go with these? That you couldn't follow me. Don't worry. And he just like takes a deep sigh, stares at them for a bit before he picks them up and tests their weight, hugs them, and puts them back in the bag. That's nice. That's a rare feeling, that.
Yeah. Um then I do want to find a moment with Kepri as well.
Sure. Should we see what Ollie had, and then we'll come back to Mudden to talk with Kepri?
Yes. No, I want it to be my turn forever.
And I say we see Ollie. Fuck.
Oh, this is why I'm going bonkers. So, just briefly, I think like the first couple days, it literally is the meme of like getting up to do control water and then being like, I'm sleepy. And I think I don't know where we're all sleeping, if we're all sleeping together.
I think generally Kel's mother Lily will sleep in Gus's quarters.
Yeah. So after she kicks me out of there, I think Ollie, after like day 2 or 3, is lying in bed feeling sick and useless, and after the control water, will kind of furrow their brow. This is bullshit. She put up with way more than this. What I'd like to do, and I don't know if it'll help, but I'd like to use a second level to cast Enhance Ability Owl's Wisdom on myself for wisdom checks, which will just give me a straight roll. I'm exhausted. And I'd like to start kind of playing medic a little bit. Go around, see like if either through medicine checks or magic. I was changing my spell list. I also have Detect Poison and Disease if I needed to cast it. I've got that Create Food and Water. I'm willing to use resource. And I'm only enhanced ability for an hour unless I choose to do it again. But I'd like to see if I can help medically a little bit with everybody and try and be a little braver than I've been, holed up in bed, being pathetic.
I'll say if Seder was to notice that, she'd offer assistance with the medicine because she also has a good one of those.
Sure. Yeah, over the next couple of days, you try to help people. That I'll say that like the two of you helping will lower the DCs that I'm having you make at the end of this journey.
I didn't even think about that.
I just realized I have a +7 to medicine, and I was like, I'll enhance ability myself so I could maybe make that a straight roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say because you're doing it over an extended period of time, I won't have you roll. If you are casting enhance ability, I'll let you are having a positive impact.
Okay. And I can give people food and water, like I said previously. That spell.
And then I guess Mudden, your sick ass wobbles up to Kepri at some point.
Kepri,
Hello.
hey
You
buddy.
don't look great.
No, but I just needed to check on you. I know it I know it's probably frustrating for you that we had this lead about your past and we're told to basically not investigate further. I guess I just want you to know that I don't think we should give up. We'll find another way. But I know that is probably rough for you.
Well. Could I be honest?
Of course.
I might listen to 4 and just drop it. I mean, you know, when you're told you're about to lose everything if you try and do the one thing you've wanted. And all of my memories up until now that I've remembered haven't been pleasant. I don't know. It's just hard to say that I want to keep going.
Listen, it's absolutely your choice to make.
Right. Right. Well, thank you for the words, at least.
Yeah. I mean, you let us know if you change your mind though, right?
Right. I think Capri will just kind of go silent and go back to steering the ship.
And then Mildred will want to stay up, but will be forced, I'm sure, to go back into a bed at some point.
I know we're kind of sick of fish. I got soup. It needs seasoning, but
There is no seasoning.
Not even fucking salt.
After
Slurp soup.
after the first 3 days of this journey, I would like Constitution saving throws from all of my sick people.
let's see.
I'm supposed to be good at these.
Ugh, I got a 10.
Nat 20 this time. Damn.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, god fucking damn it.
Oh,
Oh.
Whole.
Toll plus
Uh,
5.
no, no.
DC this time around was
I can
7.
try it.
Oh shit. Okay, I passed.
I got a
yeah.
19! I pass!
Does everybody pass?
Yeah, I got a
Um,
10, which scared me at first until you said what you said.
What did Gus
Oh.
get? Or was that the nat 20?
Gus got a nat 20.
Got a Nat 20,
Awesome.
yeah.
Cool.
Desi is still sick, but after like the third day, most of you are feeling fairly good. You're getting a little better, and hopefully the rest of the journey you continue to get better and better. You have 4 days left. Oh, 3.5 days left to before you reach the docks. Is there anything any of you would like to do in those couple of days as you begin to feel better? I will say at some point, Kel will find you, Satyr,
Oh.
and she goes, "Hey, I know we've kind of talked about some difficulties moving through the forest, Helix Forest. Do we think it's going to be okay with my family? Not that we really have much other choice, I guess, but I guess have you ever known people try to bring a wheelchair through the forest? Is it something that
I don't know if I'd say it's unheard of. It is very dangerous. I will admit that. I don't know, I'm assuming that is not something I've heard of.
No, you think it's gonna be like a real hassle.
Right. And we don't. Oh, am I? We didn't have. Did we have horses, or did we not able
Not
to bring?
anymore.
I didn't think so.
You can turn into one.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm not there.
If it is still a path you would wish to take, I can. Words. I would sacrifice. Volunteer rather to assist in some means. I can form some mode of transport, a horse or other beast. If that is something your, did they say grandmother or mother?
Mom?
Mother.
Mother.
That is something you think your mother is capable of.
I'm sure we can manage with whatever. You said dinosaurs?
Yes.
They go by.
They are prevalent in the
Sure,
Helix.
sure. I'm just worried is all. I hope it's not too big of an issue.
I do hope it isn't too much of an issue. I hope we can cross with as little difficulty as possible. But if things were to go bad, I would do everything I could to protect all of you, but you and your family.
She nods at you. Also, don't say anything out loud, but I think Ollie sharing that room with my mother might have gotten her sick, and she's pissed about it.
I am sorry for that. There isn't much
No,
fantastic shelter here.
I guess really, like, Ollie might need some sort of warning. 'Cause she knows.
Right. But what should I warn Ollie exactly? Just that she's mad about it?
Sure. Just... She has, she's a very angry woman. So... I've been doing what I can to kind of keep it contained to the family.
I will mention it, and we'll be more careful in the short time we continue. I hope she is well and gets well soon.
Yeah. One moment.
Meanwhile, Ollie's with soup downstairs trying to feed Kel's mom.
Yeah. Kel kind of gives, like... What's your passive insight, Satyr?
Oh. Passive insight. Would it be my passive perception, or is it to be different?
I think it's 10 plus your insight bonus.
So 16?
Mm.
Damn.
If that is the case. I want to also, but my brain's not working good. I'm doing my best. I'm engaged.
No, yeah. Kel kind of looks at you and reads... Maybe not in this very moment, but, like, she's constantly kind of reading all of you a little bit. And there's a bit of, like, awkwardness in her face. She kind of just turns and goes, yeah, I'll go check on her, but I hope, again, that the forests aren't too big of an issue. If I can figure something out, I'll try to mitigate it as much as possible.
If you are unable, I will try myself. We will make something work. For certain.
She heads back down with her mother.
As Kel turns away, Sarah, like, punches the air one time. No, sorry. She's upset by that. I don't think she does any actual gesture. The look, the still, I mean, reasonable questioning, but just the fact that she is being potentially questioned and surveyed.
I think what you read more was that she might have been reading something in you that was maybe it's not even a reaction or something that you did on this particular day.
Okay, I misinterpreted it then. All right. I don't know if Nathan is certain, but I'll take that.
Moving moving forward as the day moves on. We are in the next kind of like 3 days of travel. I would like another D6 from our captain.
Here we go.
Yay!
It's a 6.
A 6 is just fine. As the days go by, the weather begins to lighten up. The rain kind of diminishes. Whatever storm was happening seems to be past. And the cold morning air kind of like stings all of your faces, and you can see the steam from your breath as you all are up manning your separate stations. I'll say this is on like the 5th total day of travel. You've got a day and a half more, and at some point, as you're all making the rounds, and I know all of you were kind of joking about like taking care of the sick people, but Desi and
I mean,
Lily are still sick. So
Yeah.
if you wanted to be,
oh yeah, for sure.
Ollie, you head below deck, and this couldn't have happened more than an hour ago because you've been making your frequent trips. The boat's taking on water.
Oh no.
You can't tell from where, but you see the back end is kind of dipping a little bit and starting to fill under like the floorboards of this bottom deck.
I think Ollie runs back up, and then tries to compose themselves, but like speed walks up to Gus, and it's like through gritted teeth, Gus, Captain Gus, oh my captain. Listen, I don't want to make everybody panic. There is water coming into the ship from somewhere below deck.
Take me there.
Yeah, I'll take them, or take him down. And you said is the water a little clearer today, or is it still?
It's
chaotic?
a little clear. It's not as chaotic. The bottom deck where you sleep is not like the bottom of the ship. There's this whole area kind of below that's mostly inaccessible. So to get to whatever hole is causing the water to come up high enough to get through this, you would have to kind of break through the floorboards. But Gus, as you kind of, I think even as it's mentioned, I think you intuitively are like, yeah, we are tipping a little bit. But you are taken down to the back of the ship, down below decks, and you see the slowly rising level of water.
Oh shit.
I'm going to patch this hole. What? I feel like I would perhaps have like tools for this, but I don't know if I have materials necessary to fix it.
I'll say you have some like emergency use things lying around. The big issue is like, even if you patch the hole, you've got to get rid of this water.
Yeah.
And that's going to be like an obvious you running back and forth with buckets.
Right.
Unless someone can create and destroy water.
I was gonna say,
I can take water.
with the multiple days passing, I don't know how we've been doing. Like, I can change my spells every day. Could I have took create destroy water? Because I am capable of it.
I want to say no, because you would have I would have wanted you to do so before you knew it was necessary.
But we just had multiple days pass very quickly. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. I do have create destroy water from the last time I created water for everybody, but I think also Ollie would run and go up to Seder and be like, "On, come look at this," and bring her down, and then be like, "If this is maybe a really dumb question, but can you turn into like a fish and see what's going on the other side
So
of this?"
as all three of them are below deck, Desi kind of turns to the two of you, Kepri and Modin, and goes, "Is there a fucking party down there that we don't know about?"
I wasn't invited.
Neither me, so probably not.
What's going on?
Sorry.
Is just running around getting all his tools.
Do the two of you investigate this at all? As everyone's kind of, I guess, rushing around.
I guess at this point, if I've gone and got Seder, I will, because I realize I've got friends with magic also and other capabilities. I will go to the others on deck and be like, "Can anybody get rid of some water? Because we got some uninvited."
Oh. Then yes,
Ollie,
I
I'm
will-
whispering to not start a panic, but also Ollie, 2 seconds later, let me tell everyone what's going on.
Water!
Yeah.
There's water into them!
Yeah.
Yeah, you all begin gathering down. It's rising at a slightly, like, it's rising at a fairly slow pace, Gus. Like, it's not something you've dealt with this before. But it's just a pain in the ass, and if it hadn't been caught, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
But how are we
When
fixing this?
I got woodworking tools if we got some wood.
I got shape water if there's a way that I could help.
Wood carvers.
I could help move the water out back through the hole that it came into.
I would have used my 4th level for control, so I don't have that, because I had a really stupid idea, and then I was like, "No, that wouldn't work," because I used my 4th.
There's a lot
the
more
body with my
water.
hole.
There's a lot more water there than what shape water can do. However, like, if you wanted to be on water removal duty after, like, the hole is patched, shape water would be very useful then.
Okay, I can definitely do that. I also do have a water breathing potion if you need someone to like check out like underwater outside.
I mean, I think if Kepri's the one that's proficient in woodworker's tools, is anybody else?
I'm not,
not.
but whatever ability check that is, I could do like enhance ability, because I do have that locked and loaded to give Kepri advantage to repair the ship. I don't know what type of. Is it dexterity or strength?
It would probably be, I would say, dexterity.
Okay. Yeah, I will give you Cat's Grace. So you have advantage on dexterity checks. You also don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if you're not incapacitated, and this lasts an hour.
I'm sure I'm going to fall from a great height right now.
Just thought I'd mention it.
Yeah,
just
Kepri,
in
you
case.
you break through the floorboards and you teleport into another dimension 40 feet in the air.
Okay!
I cast Banishment.
Okay.
Are we giving Kepri also the water breathing potion?
Do I need to...
I guess not.
For the bugs.
For the bugs. It's for the
For the
bugs.
bugs. It's for the bugs. Okay, so...
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
I
do
just
you need it?
I imagined if Kepri was like, "I gotta evacuate some people," and a bunch of bugs came flying out of this.
Oh,
I
it'd be so
imagine I don't think Warforged have the ability to not have to breathe.
Yeah. I also, yeah.
Okay. So I'm rolling for Dex, and I'm adding proficiency, and
Mhm.
okay.
And you have advantage.
Glad to hear that.
No, but do you need the water breathing potion?
I mean, if I can fix the hole from inside the ship, no.
Cast water breathing on everyone.
I wish I had water breathing in my repertoire. I only have water.
I can cast
Oh,
it once a day.
I'll
Mm.
temporarily take the water breathing potion. I'm not going to drink it, but if terrible things start happening, then
Okay,
I'll at least have it.
yeah, put it in your inventory. I'll take it off of mine.
As you break the floorboards open a little bit, and Kepri, you jump in and begin your kind of swim. Make a perception check for me to spot the hole.
Oh, it's like a full swim.
You have to do a little bit of swimming. I don't think like you can't fit your entire body in the hole. It's like it's not like you're underwater, but you could, if you went like parallel, do a little swim.
Okay.
Make me a perception check. The hole is under the water. Wherever it happens to be, it's not like you can't immediately see anything pushing and rushing water.
The sea
Yeah.
monster.
Oh god, don't even joke. The last time we had to deal with the sea monster type bullshit thing, it was eyes. I hated that.
AI was bad for everyone.
Or was that? No, I guess technically a dragon. Or the crack. You know what? We deal
He's
with
a
a lot
god.
of water
He's a
monsters,
demon
huh?
lord. He's a-
Alright,
You've
perception.
forgotten
Sorry, I
the
got distracted.
eyeballs that killed Evelyn.
No, I haven't. Trust me, I have. I guess we'll take that roll. 17. And I made that as in I rolled it earlier and I was going to do it for the dex. And since we're doing the perception first, I'm taking that one. Okay,
Sure.
17.
You kind of dip under the water for a little second. Do a full kind of 360 around this small area of water, and you do spot the hole. A single piece kind of broken inward. Something on the outside of the ship must have hit quietly enough that nobody heard it. And as you move closer, you kind of stabilize yourself against the wooden walls. Move to get your tools out, and you see something swim by.
No. No, no, no.
Oh,
Don't do this to me.
Go ahead and make your check.
Okay.
Advantage.
It was probably a fish anyway. You know, it was probably just a fish. Right, advantage. Okay. Okay, plus proficiency, plus dex. Anything else? Guess that's a no. That will be 18?
Yeah, I unfortunately couldn't do guidance because that's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you think this is something that you could patch from this side. It's going to take some work, but you start working on it, and it's going to take you a minute. So as you're doing that, your friends are kind of doing what they can to get most like the water out that they can.
Yeah.
By the time, Kepri, that you're kind of confident with your makeshift like fix here, you peer down kind of near where your feet are standing, and there's another hole.
Same size-ish?
Yeah, just about. It's maybe like a couple of inches, like something like a couple of inches wide, like impacted the area and like blew out some of the wood.
Okay. Well, multiple holes in a ship that are quiet and sudden can sometimes happen. I'll just fix it again and hope for the best. I'm scared, and I don't want to be scared, so I'm trying to be optimistic.
You have to get under the water a good bit to start to fix this
Uh.
one. Are you going to pop the water breathing potion, or are you going to just kind of have to come up for air every once in a while?
I'll swim up first and let everyone know.
Mm.
Okay, so one hole fixed. There's another one now. I don't. I'm not sure if it was there before. It may have been. I think I might use that water breathing now, just in case. Sound good?
Satyr, did you say earlier you can make a lot of people water breathe, or just one?
Yeah, especially with something poking holes in our boat, I can give all of us water breathing with Deacon staff.
Maybe someone should go down with Capri. Just
How
in
many
case.
people can you give water breathing?
This spell grants up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range.
I think that's
for
exactly
24 hours.
the amount of people on your ship right now.
Throw them all in.
Who is still manning the ship? Have we like?
Desi
But-
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should one of us go down with Capri, just in case?
Yes. Let me cast it on all of us, just in case.
I don't know. It seems like. Oh! Capri falls under the water very quickly,
Oh.
and then he
go.
pops back out.
That was a good one.
Wait, you weren't scared? Oh.
I almost jumped in. You almost made me jump in the water.
I cast water breathing. Do we want to gather everyone on the boat first?
That might be a good call, just in case people get
It'll
snapped.
take some time. You'll have to pull Kepri back out of the hole because you can't really have Desi come down.
Mm.
She has to stay on the wheel.
Or we could just have our friends, just in case.
It'll be fine.
Okay. I cast water breathing on all of us.
Okay.
Us.
Is anybody jumping down with Kepri?
Yes.
Who is it? Who's jumping down with Kepri?
Oh, I said yes.
I will also.
Oh.
I'll stay inside the ship for now with... I don't know if Mirren was staying inside.
I would, if there's a way for like me to be kind of like on standby
Yeah.
with next to like Kepri and who was going with Kepri?
Satyr and Gus.
Yeah, I'll just, if I could like be just like on standby for them.
Yeah. Kepri, you look up, have this conversation with your homes. You start to kind of like pull people down, help them get settled, and you begin to point out, the two areas, like where the first hole was and the second. There is a third hole on the opposite side of the ship from the first.
Can I look around? Can I make a perception check?
Please, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Need to remind myself of my bonuses real fast.
Oh. I don't work tomorrow. I canceled the truck I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
fun.
Ugh. I got an 11 on that perception.
Sure, you take a look around the two holes that are currently kind of like pouring in water. Excuse me. One of them is slightly high. One of them is above kind of where the water line is, and you can see it actively pouring in. Surely, if anything were to have impacted that point, Kepri, you would have heard it. The rest of you, like everyone else here, would have heard it. Gus, as you're taking a look, swear to God, for a second, you see an eye peeking through one of the holes, as if something is watching you. It blinks and then swims away.
I'm gonna kill you.
Stop.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
Well,
Actually, if Dagon is returned, I'm gonna be mad.
if any of the underwater bullshit has returned, I'm
It's just
gonna be
monsoon.
mad.
Do you not trust me to come up with new underwater bullshit? Hey.
I've had
Well,
such a big
that's more terrifying, thank you.
I've had such a big smile on my face this whole time. Yesterday, Ashley was like, "Give me ideas for tomorrow," and I said like a sea monster that is an allegory for AI like 2 times in a big dumb list.
Wow.
Nathan,
Mm.
Uh,
Nathan, I don't have the patience for this, Nathan. All right, well, I guess I gotta keep fixing. Keep fixing.
Sure, make me another
Yeah,
dexterity check with your proficiency modifier.
With advantage still, or is that?
Yes, it lasts an hour as long as I concentrate.
Yeah, Gus, but as
Yeah.
you see this, do you say anything?
I don't know if I can say anything with the water breathing.
does
I
that
guess
let
I'm
you-
just like.
You aren't fully underwater. The water isn't super deep. Kepri has to go fully underwater to fix the hole on the ground, like on the bottom.
Awesome. Yeah, I will signal to my friends to swim up for a moment.
Okay.
I saw something outside.
Oh.
What?
Was this in the hole where we were at?
Yeah,
other night?
you guys, Mudin and Ollie would have heard this.
Mm.
There's what?
I saw a creature. And he will start to make his way outside of the boat.
Yeah, Satyrs coming.
Oh.
Jesus climbs up.
Yeah.
DM, would you possibly allow me as a previously amphibious creature to like make a history check or something to be like, okay, what kind of aminals?
It's nearly
or-
impossible to tell with Dream Beasts being
Oh.
being like adding Dream Beasts to the equation. You literally could not tell what this could be.
Mhm.
Great. Okay, who had nightmares last night?
I'm gonna go. When I hear Mirren say that, I'm gonna go knock on Lily.
So are we all moving up to the top deck, Kepri, or is Kepri staying down to keep fixing holes? I think truly, like if you exit the ship and try to, I don't know what the intention is. Gus, were you jumping into the water?
Satyr says, I've never
Trying to
hunted
visually
anything
locate the
underwater."
creature.
You would like to visually locate the creature, okay?
I'll remain on
As do
standby.
I.
What was that dexterity roll? One more time, Capri.
Right. Yeah. God, I should have done fucking math. It's fine. I'm supposed to be 24. I am strong.
Yeah. I'll say like before these two even like kind of start climbing back up, you've fixed this hole in the floor. Do you join them or are you staying down here?
Well, there's another hole, right?
There's another hole.
As much as I would like to help, if we don't got a ship after we deal with whatever the fuck that is, that's an issue. So
Sure.
Kepri's holding it up. But
mm.
before that happens, he is going to load a glowing bolt into his offhand crossbow just so he can see a bit better and just in case.
Hell yeah. Ollie, you move up to the captain's quarters where Lily is resting, kind of knock on the door. She is awake. You see that, oh lord, I can't remember what I named. Oh
Her son? I forget his name too. 'cause I'm
I think it's Rand.
Mm.
Yes. You see Lily, and Rand is kind of feeding her some of the tasteless soup that you've created.
Mhm. Yeah, unfortunately in the spell it does say it's bland but nourishing. So hey,
Well, I'm sick, no thanks to you.
I think Ollie puts on a smile. Aside from the sickness, I mean, I'm hoping this clears up soon. Or are we? We've been sleeping well.
Yeah, neither of them seem to have had any nightmares as of late, as you question. Could I get perception checks from the two of you looking for this creature? And while that's happening, Mudin, what are you doing? Are you staying with Kepri, or did you also move to the top deck?
I was still staying on standby for Kepri, just as sort of like an overall keeping an eye on things, but also if it becomes apparent that I should also be helping some way in the water, then I can do so.
Okay, so while you're doing that, those perception checks from the two that are looking over the side. As you come running up, Desi kind of says, Captain, what's going on? We're sliding back a little bit.
There's some kind of beast puncturing the ship. I got a 25.
Satyr, what did you get? Nathan? Uh-oh. Nathan?
Oh shit.
Oh, no! No!
My boy.
That's a dirty 20.
Wonderful. I think both of you see this. From the river bed, like the floor, you watch this mostly humanoid-looking creature push themselves off, and they're followed by these, like, 4 tentacles, these tendrils that come off of their back. They land somewhere, like, stop under the ship. You lose line of sight. And then you see one of these tendrils come out, in, and puncture the side of your ship. As Kepri, while you're working on this third hole, a fourth appears.
I draw my gun and I shoot at it.
It has full cover from you right now. You're not hitting unless you get in the water, and for all of you folks who aren't aware, water combat sucks.
Yeah.
You do not want to be fighting underwater unless you have a piercing weapon. I think Kepri and his hand crossbows might be the only ones who won't have disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Piercing.
I forget.
All my weapons do piercing, so I might.
I have a crossbow. But how do you feel about lightning damage underwater?
I think lightning damage would... One moment. When making a melee weapon attack, a creature that does not have a swimming speed has disadvantage on the attack roll unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. So bows don't even work. A ranged weapon, ranged weapon attack automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. Even against a target within normal range, the roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown, like a javelin, including a spear, trident, or dart. Creatures and objects that are fully immersed in water have resistance to fire damage. So spells are fine, fire damage, resistance too. I'm going to say, like, you could fire your gun, but I think a gun would be even worse than a bow underwater, just to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Knowing all of that, I
I have a
think
very good point. I'm sorry.
um,
I want to cast Fairy Fire, which could be a big benefit to us. I want to like hold my action till I see it again on the ship, and cast Fairy Fire so it gets caught in it. Sorry to interrupt. That could help us.
no, that's okay. I honestly think um, I I might have a problem in this game, but I think knowing all of those things, Gus takes out his 2 daggers, one of which is new, and climbs up the railing and prepares his action until he sees this creature again.
Okay, so the both of you are preparing actions to see this creature. Are you on the same side of the ship or opposing sides of the ship?
How close is? No, I don't think it's a good idea. It'd probably be smarter to be on opposing sides.
Sure. So I'm going to assign you some numbers on a d6. Roll a d6, and whichever one I roll will be whoever sees this creature first. And it's Gus. Are you... Okay. You're diving into the water, yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. As this happens,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Before I have done this, can I have used my bonus action to activate my Eldritch Claws?
Sure. That sounds like a good idea. So Ollie and Satyr both watch Gus jump off the side of the ship. You dive into the water, Gus, and I'll let you take an attack on this creature. You're using a dagger, so you don't have disadvantage, but I don't, or melee weapon attack, but your claws aren't. I'm gonna say you don't have disadvantage with your claws either. And I will describe this creature more clearly to you as you get close. After you make your
My
attack.
Eldritch. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I was just going to say that my Eldritch Claw extends through melee weapons as well.
Okay. Got you.
Okay. Yeah, I will definitely reach out and attack. Can I make that attack with my newly acquired Basilisk Dagger?
Yeah, excuse me. We sick out here. The Basilisk Dagger, I don't believe required attunement?
Yes, it did.
Oh, it did. So could you have attuned to it, Gus?
I've had it for a couple of days, maybe.
Yeah, you would have had the time. I'm just asking if you have the free slot, because I know you have quite a couple of magic items, and your tattoo takes up one of those slots.
Yeah, I think well, actually, I cannot say that I wouldn't have started this day still attuned to Headhunter, to be honest with you. I think it's a 50-50 chance of whether I started with Headhunter or with this new dagger, and I wouldn't want to, in fairness, say at this point after the fact that I did attune to this weapon.
Sure. You've still got your other dagger, and if you wanted to have a regular one in your offhand, that's totally fine.
Amazing. Without being attuned to it, does the Basilisk Dagger act as a normal dagger?
I'll say so.
Yeah, cool. I'll just have it, but it won't do anything special. But I do attack with my saber tooth since it will give me a better bonus to hit. I'm only saying that I have it for the purpose of dual wielder. I do get a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Right. I guess there's absolutely no reason why I would have advantage or sneak attack. So I will.
Unfortunately not.
Not right now, at least. But I do. Up. I do 9 damage. That's not bad.
That's not bad. I'm going to ask that we all roll initiative. I don't have a battle map for today, so oopsie poopsie.
Oh, I rolled so good.
Beautiful roll. Oh my god.
25 to 20.
Initiative.
Wow, yeah.
Hold on, one sec.
Man, we're holding down the fort over here in the Discord roll.
I guess I need to know what's happening. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Y'all.
25 to 20.
Okay, I was gonna be a smartass and do this at the end. 28.
Hell yeah.
Alert is busted.
Oh yeah, I have it on my other character. God.
20 to 15.
The 15.
15 to 10. 10 to 5.
5.
8.
And then what did you get, Modin?
4.
Oh. Okay. Hey, Kepri, you go first, but you don't know this is happening.
No, sure don't.
There's holes to fix.
Yeah, there's holes to fix. Doot.
Yeah, you move on to this this third hole that's appeared. You start it'll probably maybe take you more than the one round to fix it, but you're pretty confident you're gonna about to get this done. And as you're kind of going, no more holes are appearing for one reason or another.
Oh, thank God.
Gus does a that was almost a crit, but no, it's a 22. Hit your armor class.
Yeah, that is.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are immediately grappled. Next attack. 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And as it has you grappled, one of these tentacles kind of wraps around you and pulls you in closer. What you see before you, Gus, is kind of this androgynous figure. Longer hair, looks almost elven. The eyes kind of glow this dull gold color. But moving on down to their neck, they have gills. Their mouth is fused shut. And they are extremely thin, rail thin. One of these tentacles grabs you and kind of pulls you up into the face. And another one comes up from behind you and stabs you with whatever sharp end they've been pushing through your ship.
Uh-oh.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Hmm.
15 piercing damage, and what's that Constitution saving throw?
Oh, very cool. Another nat 20.
You succeed.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful. So,
Lucky.
also on their turn, they begin to swim away from your ship with Gus.
Oh.
Oh,
Hmm.
Bye.
So, as the ship is moving one direction, they move the other, and they get 45 feet away from the ship. As the both of you watch Gus kind of jump in and lose sight of him for a couple of seconds before his head kind of pops up out of the water a couple of times as he's being pulled away by this creature. Satyr, it's your turn.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Which is it? What am I looking for? Hmm. Man, I don't know what to do. So, you said 40 feet.
45 feet away from the
45
ship.
feet away from the ship. How close is land?
If you're talking about like the riverbank, you're probably about 20, 30 feet away from the closest.
Hmm. Are there... I can't do plant growth again. I use my 3rd level spell for water breathing.
Honestly, thank God.
Well. I'm just weighing my options of like, if there's a way I can get there now, but
Sure.
it'd be like incredibly convoluted. Because on one hand, I still have jump in my spell list, and on the other
Oh my
hand,
God.
a lion. I'm looking at lion. A lion can long jump 25 feet, has 50 feet of movement.
But you would be in the water, and that would have to
Yes.
movement.
Yes. Let's pull up the jump calculator. We're gonna figure out how much I can jump. Cause I'm gonna jump and see if I can get there.
Jumping 45 feet would be really impressive.
I don't know how it works. So there's not like a long. I have nothing I can do to get there. So.
How far does you could jump off the side of the ship?
Yeah.
Catapult into the water. How far do you jump?
Jump triples your possible distance, right?
Okay, and you're
I
human.
believe you. But my athletic go
Jump
crazy.
Jump rules in this game are fucking dog ass.
Yeah,
Oh.
in 5e, let's see. Your strength determines how far you can jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot before the jump.
I would imagine I am able to go at least 10 feet, and I have a +4 to my strength. Dog.
Is your strength score like 18?
Yeah.
So I think that means you can jump 18 feet normally if you get a 10-foot running start, times 3 with the jump spell, which I think is it.
Is that how it works?
If you're gonna use the resources to cast jump on yourself, I'll let you jump 60 feet to get there. I don't care if that's not how it works. I'm gonna make my own jump rules at some point.
Yeah, because it's written stupid.
Just to make it easier for jumping, because y'all want to do
And
that a lot.
The other thing is I
Yeah.
can't even like do something. I can just get to where Gus currently is.
Right.
Because that'll be my
That's helpful.
action.
Do you got bonus action things you can do? I know Wild Shape's one.
Yeah, but water.
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 Mhm.
So sorry. Let me look at
Seal and start
one
clapping.
thing. Let me look at one more thing. I can't even swim. I can't use. I can't have a swim or a fly speed yet. I'm not high enough druid level yet.
No.
So sorry. Let me see what this thing is, because it's something. What does this do?
But you would have, did Ash say you would have half movement, so you could become something that has a pretty good movement speed?
So it's only 45 feet away from the ship. If you were to use all of your movement and cast jump on yourself, you could jump 60 feet if you wanted to. You could jump past this thing and get in its way.
If I turn into a lion, I can jump, because it's 25 feet is its long jump. My only thing is like getting ahead of it so I can possibly do something next turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ash was saying even with your base, the jump spell, you could get ahead of it.
Okay. Then that is what I'm going to do. I'm so sorry. That is what I do. I jump real far, get in front of it,
Yeah.
and my bongus action. I am going to. Oh, sorry, I'm also distracted. My folks just came home. I guess I will just do my Crimson Right with my
Sure.
bonus action.
While you're calculating that damage, Gus, it's your turn. You feel this barb kind of enter your back, and the kind of left upper shoulder area where you were stabbed kind of begins to go numb, and you feel yourself fighting off a sleep. Then it starts to bolt. You're kind of thrown, you're looking up almost towards the sky as you're getting dragged behind this thing by, it's holding you with two of its tentacles. You see Satyr jump fully over you and land somewhere ahead of this thing in the water. it's your turn.
All right. Wow, Seder is so amazing. I am. Honestly, I'm going to steady my aim and lash out. You said you would allow me to lash out with my claws.
Yeah, of course.
Then that's what I'll do. Okay. I got a 19 plus 5 for 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And I'm gonna get my sneaky.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So
Steady
that-
aim is so cool.
steady aim's so good. 5d6 plus the d6 for the Eldritch Claw. All right. 24 damage with that
Ooh.
attack to the one that's grappling me.
Sure. It does not like that. As you kind of take the slash, this dark blood kind of starts to cloud the river waters around the both of you. What else from you on your turn, Gus? You are still grappled, so your movement speed is 0. Unless you have an action to get out of that, but you've just used that to attack.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
don't think
did
there's
have
anything.
you did have a dagger in your offhand. You had 2 daggers if you'd like to make a bonus action weapon attack.
I used my bonus action to steady aim.
That's correct. Okay. Up next, Desi kind of goes, we need to drop anchor. What the fuck's going on? And she kind of like abandons her post for a second to drop anchor. That is her turn. Ollie, you're up.
Okay. What is the visibility like from where I am if I peer over the ship? I know they're 45 feet at least.
Yeah, you run kind of towards the side of the ship that you can see them best from, and you see Gus, and you see the creature's tentacles. So any spell that you'd need visual to target the creature, you can see the creature. But if you have to like roll to hit, like an attack roll, you risk maybe hitting Gus.
Gotcha.
You can see where Seder landed, a good 20 feet in front of the creature, even further out.
Okay, so let me double check the range on this. 60-foot range creature I can see. I want to attempt, it may not work if this isn't a person, but I want to attempt to hold person on this.
It's hard for me to say that they aren't humanoid after the way that I've described them.
Wisdom saving throw DC. Oh my god. 16.
That's a failure.
Okay. So they are paralyzed. But, Kepri, your cat's grace drops. So I am now concentrating on hold person.
Okay.
And it gets a saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Bonus action, I can't do much other than to, if you'd allow me, I'd just like to shout out, Gus is in the water, something's got him. To try and alert my friends.
Love it.
I don't know how loud my voice carries.
It carries enough that Mudden, on your turn, which is up next, you hear Ollie yell that Gus has gone overboard and that something has gotten a hold of him.
Great. That means I can do what I want to on my which I assume is now?
Yep.
Okay. I would I will jump into the water and and see what I can see.
It's going to take you a good bit of movement to get all the way up the stairs to jump overboard. I will say it's not.
Oh, that's right. Kepri fixed the holes.
Right.
That's good.
You are downstairs with Kepri to. You could jump into the water. The holes are not big enough for you to get into the water or see anything. The water that you see is only what's already made its way onto the ship. So to get eye line on anything, you'd have to get above deck.
Okay.
And that will take all of your movement to get above deck.
Okay. Dang. Okay. Can I see Gus from here?
I'll say sure. I'll say if you use all of your movement, you can put yourself in a position that you can see Gus.
And about how far away does he seem to be?
Only because you might not have... I'm going to say you probably couldn't make it to the very edge of the ship. I'm going to say 50, 55 feet.
Okay. Sorry, looking up spells.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can't do that.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I have sushi.
Hey.
You're good. I cast hold person on the guy, or no, the person.
Ah.
That's
Okay.
all that happened so far. But
Very good.
Stuff.
Would you allow me to use my action to jump in the water and get as close to Gus as I can?
If you action dash and then jump into the water, because you don't have a swimming speed, I could only say you could move 10 or so feet after getting into the water, which would put you 35 feet away from Gus.
God dang it. What if I use my bonus action for tempestuous magic to get me further?
You could fly 10 feet for sure. You would then... Okay, so let me... Because it would take you about 10 feet to reach the end of the boat. So you'd have 20 feet as you're jumping off. 10 of those feet could for sure be flying.
Okay.
And then once you land into the water, you've only got 5 feet left. So that would put you within 20 feet of Gus.
Okay, great. Unfortunately, that is all my turn, but that helps me be in a better place for my next turn.
Sure. As we move to the top of the round, before Kepri's turn, Kepri, just keep in mind while moving into your turn that you did hear Ollie yell that thing. There is one more hold patch left down here, though. We're going to take a short break before we get to your turn.
Hey.
Okay.
Coming right back into things, Kepri, it's your turn. You've just heard that Gus has gone overboard. Do you continue fixing holes, or
You also heard Satyr start screaming, and then it got more distant.
Ah.
You heard a huge cannonball splash.
I don't suppose by some miracle this hole allows me to look through to see what's happening.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, figure. Well, here's the thing, folks.
Hmm.
I don't got anything unless I could see people, and it's probably going to take all my movement to get up there in the first place. And the ship's still sinking.
Yeah, fix them
Technically.
holes.
Yeah, I'm fixing
If you
the
wanna.
holes. Yeah,
If
I'm
you want
fixing
to.
the holes. It's okay, I'll fix the holes.
You're doing
No.
Malavi's work. Don't worry.
You are doing Malavi's work.
The Lord's work.
Poor little orphan boy stuck under a ship fixing the holes.
Oh,
Scraping barnacles.
back to
Oh,
the docks with
my
you, boy.
It's like a chimney sweep, but somehow worse.
Go ahead and make that woodworking check for me.
Right.
Yeah. No advantage this time, unfortunately.
Well, shit.
Mm.
That's what I would say. 24.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Capri's so dexterous and cool.
No, that's great, actually. I think 24 might be enough for you to finish it this turn.
Oh?
So you kind of get something done, and I mean, you can't tell if it's gonna work, not until you at least get the water out anyways, and you can't do that by yourself, so I think you get done what you can. And you even on this turn could like start to climb out of the hole, and start making your way upstairs.
Sounds good to me. Let's see. Do I have anything that could help with that? No, because Zephyr Strike requires me to hit someone, and I'm not about to hit the grandma.
Oh, please do. Sorry.
Kel is also down there.
That was so fucking like, oh, please, I beg you. No, I don't have anything, so I'll just move up towards the. Oh.
Cool. I'd say if you use all of your resources, you can get kind of about to, I'll let you make it to the top of the stairs.
I can bonus action dash if that makes a difference.
That does, I'll let you get to the edge of the ship.
Am I going in there?
I mean, even just getting to the edge of the ship to put yourself within 45 feet of the baddie isn't a bad idea, but...
That'll be an issue for next turn. I'm done.
Okay. Satyr is 20 feet... Ooh.
Sorry. I don't remember when the monster goes, but they get to make the saving throw at the end of their turn.
Yeah, they're going now.
I said monster, it's so mean.
But... Okay, I was trying to figure out if I was counting their tentacles as different creatures. I am not. So... Nat 20. They succeed.
Okay. Well, at least they didn't get any farther.
They didn't.
That was kind of the thing I was hoping to do.
Stop them in their tracks and wasted a turn. Say, because they were just gonna kind of fuck up Gus real quick. Satyr, it's your turn. You are 20 feet in front of this thing.
Yes, sploosh. But also the weapon description you gave me does say, while attuned to this weapon, you have a +1 to attack damage rolls made using it.
Okay.
So, there's no biggie. So it is a +7, or
It would be
If it's
plus
plus
8
one, then-
because you have +4, +3, +1.
all right. Excuse me.
Is this one of the disadvantage weapons?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Satyr's movement is also only 15 feet in the water, so I don't know if you can even get in melee range with the creature, unfortunately.
Weak sauce.
If you... Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet.
In between cat yowls, Gus is just like trying to give advice.
Gus is that meme of Angela from like, I need to calm down. In between yowls.
This move do? I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Why did I take this cantrip? Why did I take that cantrip? Well... I'm going to move as much as I'm capable. And I'm going to hold my action as a swimming speed. So sorry. Like, I want to hold my action and either just, like, hit it when it comes past me or grapple it, but then there's the possibility it would just be dragging both of us, because I don't have a swimming speed.
I think a successful grapple makes 0. Possibly.
Okay.
So that might not be something to worry about.
Well, I don't...
Unless they succeed.
I didn't remember that. Okay, then if I use my action to hold to grapple, would I still get the second attack to also attack again? Because that counts as an or no?
You don't get extra attack on reactions.
Okay. Got it.
So, but you can hold to grapple if that's what you would like to do.
Yeah, I'm good at that. So.
Sure. Gus, you are up.
Alrighty.
I did say I
Actually,
moved
do
as
that.
much as far as I can, right? I'm sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. Okay, I do that. Sorry.
That's alright. But if it ever happens again... I'm gonna do that thing again. I study my aim, and I lash out with my claws.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You have advantage.
Nat 20!
Holy
Okay.
shit.
So how many d6s are you rolling? And
It's 6 total.
6d6, and then what damage does your dagger do?
My dagger, the saber-tooth dagger does piercing. I'm using my claws. Apologies.
Yeah. What dice do your claws do? I'm sorry. Is that also
They
a d6?
do a d6.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
they are.
go ahead and roll that 66. I will do the math on what the maximum is.
All right, I got 20.
And is that after you've added your modifier?
No. That's before the modifier.
Sure. And then what do you add for that?
It's just 22 with the modifier.
Gus does 58 points of damage in a single attack.
Holy shit. Rogue's critical is crazy.
I give me one more second. This creature looks very, very hurt.
Wow. I can't believe it's still up. But yeah, that's my turn.
Shit. Kel would have heard the commotion and run up to the top deck. She cannot do way too much. Who's still on the ship? Or has everyone left the ship? Ollie?
I'm on the ship. I think Kepri is next to me. I don't remember. Yeah, Mirren went in the water. I think it's me and Kepri.
Kel casts fly on Kepri.
Oh shit!
Oh.
You're the bug you always wanted to be.
And then it's Ollie's turn.
Oh boy. Oh man. Where is the visibility the same as?
Same as it was before. You are the ship was stopped because of Desi lowering the anchor, so you are still only 45 feet away from this creature.
Oh. Damn. I'm worried about hitting Gus if I guiding.
Do it.
Do it.
I will say
guiding bolt's 100.
The risk of hitting
yes.
Gus is if you roll a nat 1 and then you again roll above Gus's AC.
Okay.
So it's pretty low chance of hitting Gus. I would just like to warn you that it's there.
Yes. I'll attempt a guiding bolt. Let's see. I'm just gonna do first level. Well, that's a 10 to hit. That's probably not gonna do it.
No, it doesn't. I'm so sorry.
All right. No, it's okay. Oh, thank God I didn't buff that spell. That's my action. Bonus action. Yeah, I don't have anything super useful. Ooh. Well, actually. No, that's an action. Just kidding. I forgot my invoke duplicity is an action. Boo! Okay. Well, I think that'll be it, unfortunately. I will just continue watching from where I'm at for this very.
Okay. Murin, you are up. You're 20 feet away from this thing. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
First thing I would love to use my bonus action to give Gus a bolstering rally.
Choo-choo. God, that's why is it so fucking loud?
Choo-choo.
It's coming to your house.
It's gonna crash right into me.
Oh, not that. I almost rolled a d20. That's incorrect. Ooh, Gus, you get 12 temp HP.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
And then, I will, for my action, cast Magic Missile at the 3rd level.
Ooh.
So, that is 5d4. Yes.
Shit.
And I will use a sorcery point to reroll that one. Okay, so that is 19 force damage.
How do you kill this thing?
Yes!
Ooh.
I want, um, um, uh, I want
Gus?
Medusa attack.
Nope, that was Moo. That was my cat.
Moo attack. I would like if each moat traveled up the tentacle that was holding Gus up to this creature's torso, and the last one getting it right in the forehead.
Yeah, you all watch these orbs of energy from this magic missile kind of spiral around Gus, almost threatening to hit you, Gus, but they travel, hit their target true, strike 4 of them to the chest, and a 5th right into the head, and you feel the grip around your body begin to loosen. And the rest of you see as this creature begins to sink. We come out of initiative. Kepri, you still have fly cast on you, so if you wanted to, you could go over and help people kind of get back to the ship.
Will do.
And what are we all doing as we come out of combat?
I want to make sure that I'll make sure that Gus is okay, but then I will get back to the ship and help carry any water that's still in there out.
Yeah.
Can I? Huh. Before Kepri comes and grabs me, since I still have water breathing, can I just as this thing falls off of me, can I try and get maybe just a secondary look at it as it's no longer trying to kill and drag me away?
Sure, make me. I'll say an investigation check.
All right. Nat 20.
Whoa. You are hot tonight. Holy shit.
Okay,
For
so
real.
as you take a look at this being, as I said, kind of androgynous, like almost elven looking. These weird tentacles, the same lighter skin tone, almost like deathly pale as the rest of the body, come out from the back. No clothing to speak of. But the spikes on the end of the tentacles would make wonderful arrowheads. And secondly, as you're kind of looking at this creature, as gruesome as it sounds, I mean, those golden glowing eyes are still glowing even within death.
Yeah,
They
then I
could
think
possibly
when
be used for something. I mean, like gathering and like taking parts of Dream Beast is something that it's fairly normal in this like period of time. People hunt them and use whatever they can, and they are magical creatures by nature. So generally, parts of them can be used in magical ways.
wow. Yeah, I think I will try to bring the body onto the ship
Sure.
if possible. And then I'll set it somewhere in my probably just a like private kind of non
Sure.
Um,
It will start to decompose. It's a body.
yeah, I just for the amount of time that it takes us to get rid of the water. I think he just wants to put it somewhere that's not near food or
Sure.
people.
And I'll say you all like get back to the ship, compose yourselves. Are there any words exchanged, or do we get to like very quickly moving towards getting the water out of the ship?
I think Ollie will just
Are you okay? What was that?
Thank you all for your help. I believe it was a dream beast.
As you're asking what it is, you see Gus is trying to get it onto the ship.
Mm.
So you get a good look at what was like described earlier, which is just this like almost elven looking form, mouth fused shut. Just like
Shut.
with like skin. Yeah, it's like there are no lips, but like
No,
you can tell there's a jaw and that the mouth could like kind of open and close.
Mm. Does this look like a creature of like familiarity? Like
Like I said, it looks kind of like
like
an
the
elf.
form of it?
Yeah, like it looks almost like
Oh.
an elf, but like way too thin and way too pale. Almost now that it's out of the water, it's almost like this pale blue color. Almost looks like somebody that is drowned. And other than the tentacles, I mean, like other than the tentacles and like the weird kind of facial features, this looks very humanoid. And Murin, you made a job out of hunting dream beasts. I don't think you've seen a humanoid one before.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I should have packed Speak with Dead. That would be so crazy. I don't know if
You're keeping the body,
that is true.
but it doesn't seem to have a mouth. You would have to fix that if you wanted to have it speak with you.
I think Ollie will kind of shiver at that thought that crosses over his mind, and also just having a corpse on board.
Glad you didn't get dragged, but
I'll look to everybody up here right now.
did anybody dream of this creature?
Kel and Desi shake their heads. I don't
You
think
think
any
somebody-
of you had this dream.
I don't think it's from us.
Somebody nearby?
sometimes these creatures are dreamt up and they live for years and years before they are inevitably like become too big of a deal and are hunted. I mean, some of them are never hunted. Some of them have just learned to coexist within whatever ecosystem they find themselves in. So who knows how long this thing has been here? Who knows where it came from?
I'm also, as we're talking, I'm gonna hit Gus with a cure wounds. Smack ya.
Yep, remember it's double whatever it was
Yes.
prior.
So you get 15 HP back, Gus.
Wow. Makes me breathe a little easier. Thank you. Have we at this point kind of started at least getting
As soon as you
water
all
off of the boat?
Yeah, you all get back onto the ship and you all start like getting water off the boat. I think after you have that short conversation about like what this creature may be, you all very quickly set to removing as much water from the ship as possible through the help of spells and buckets. It takes about 40 minutes, almost a full like kind of hour dedicated to this whole ordeal. Not the worst time loss, and hopefully some of the pieces of this dream beast could be put to use. It is, like I said before, humanoid, so whatever weird feelings y'all have about that.
Seder will do it.
Yeah, I think Gus will ask if we'll kind of come to Kel. Kel, with your magic that can identify things, would you be able to use it over this buddy?
Yeah, let me see what I can do. She'll just go ahead and use a spell slot for this first one. If she's just casting it over the body in general, she doesn't get much other than, like, confirms for you, it is a dream beast. If you're asking specifically about any of these parts, I could take a bit and look at them. I'm not... She kind of looks at the thing, like, out of, like, the corner of her eye. I don't want to be left alone with the body, if that makes sense. Nathan, could you turn the gain down on your mic? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that was a problem.
I can hear all of your room.
Yeah.
She says, I don't want to be left alone with this body. I just need like 20 minutes of your time. Just like hang out somewhere.
Of course, out there.
Yeah.
And I'll point out to her that I can tell that there's something going on with the barbs at the ends of the tentacles, as well as the eye. The eyes are what I most want to know about.
Yeah, throughout the period of time, she will, she'll start with the barbs, like these small, like, almost spear-like spiked ends on the 4 tentacles. There are 4 of them. And she says, these can put people to sleep. They have a chance to. And, after some time with the eyes, she says, these, disgusting. So they're filled with healing energy. I can't really imagine how you would go about applying that other than eating them.
Just kind of closes his eyes and shivers. All right. And he will go about removing the barbs.
Mm-hmm. So you get 4 of those. And like I said, in their current state, they'd be really good for, like, arrows. You would have to modify them a bit more for crossbow bolts, but you could do either. I will say... there... what's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was asking if Thader is present.
I would, yeah.
What do you think about what Kel said about the eyes?
I mean, you could try to turn them into some sort of potion. I'm personally not proficient in that kind of magic, but I'm sure if you were to ingest them as is, it could have the same effect as being distilled into a potion.
I have an herbalism kit. I've dabbled with that before. I think this is a bit different. If I mean, really, if we need them for an emergency, then I don't believe I'd feel bad. We eat parts of animals. Plenty.
Right, that's true. And he does kind of just stand there.
I'm personally not gonna stick around to see if you take those eyes out or not. I'll go up top and make sure everything's okay.
Right. Thank you.
And Kel leaves the 2 of you with this corpse.
You think my Kel seems uncomfortable as Satyr like finds something pretty sharp to use.
Gus will. He will hold his dagger out.
Right. And yeah. Satyr will pop those eyeballs out.
Sure. You're not trying to be careful. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it and make you all roll. It's not. This isn't campaign 1.
I got real good at that though.
You did get real good at that. You get them suckers out, and they do glow. They emit like 5 foot of light, like dim light. As you kind of just hold them in your hand, they're a little squishy, and kind of act as, like, I think Satyr kind of expects eyeballs to.
Yeah. Felt similar. Find a good place to store these till we can experiment with them. Spines?
Yeah, the little spikes on the end of the tentacles are a lot easier to acquire. I don't know if you have the tools to fashion these into anything on the ship, but you could very easily acquire them in any like town or like general store. Making these into arrows would be very easy. I mean, of course, if you have any different ideas with them, that's also, whatever you decide you want to try to do.
Yeah. Ideas. I'm thinking about if I could potentially turn them into claw cats. That would be kind of crazy.
One sleepy finger. I think Satyr takes a long look at the dream beast. Making them look like a person now. At least eerily similar. Isn't though.
I think Gus kind of laughed. I don't think that's new.
Just don't see people who look like this coming out of eggs. Like there is like a look of like it's upsetting for Satyr, surely, but like this is a beast. It attacked us.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Muddin also came from an egg, but we'll move past that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need it. I mean, we can talk about it.
But they weren't like that at the time. There's different stuff going on.
It was actually pretty traumatic.
I think
not because of the egg thing, but
that's not new. It's like I'm a dream beast. I look like a person. Can't be that crazy.
I thought. Well, I guess my brain isn't working. I didn't realize that they were also dream beasts, the clone things, the mimics.
Are
I
they?
didn't put that together.
I thought they were mimics.
I don't think you found anything to point you in that direction.
Yeah, because when we saw them, they were mimicky.
They're closet beasts, whatever.
They're closet beasts.
They're closet beasts.
Yeah, my mind didn't go
me
there.
for 4 years in high school, closet beast.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
No, I didn't think that, but yeah.
I think if Ollie sees, does Kel like kind of rush out of there, or just nonchalant?
I think there is like a little bit of a rush, and Kel kind of comes to the top of the deck. Probably takes a second to lean against the like closest kind of railing and just take a breath, and then just kind of gets back to work.
Yeah. Ollie will approach. You okay?
Yeah. That just looks a lot like a person, and I am not great. I'm not good around dead bodies.
Yeah. I feel the same way, to be honest.
I'm gonna try and be a little quiet, I guess, as quiet as we can be on the top of the ship.
Yeah.
But
this is nothing against my lovely friends. I don't really have a background of hunting or killing. I've taken a few, and it's been really very mixed feelings every time.
Yeah. Well, and the act of literally just carving away parts of yeah.
A what?
So they're taking its eyes because they are magical. Gus wanted to know what they did, and sure, it's helpful, but it's kind of gross, and so no, it's fine. You know, we're doing what we've got to do to survive.
Yeah. That can be a tough call to make sometimes. But like I said, nothing against them. They can keep the eyes.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
um
But also just the confirmation that that was a dream beast. Some poor person somewhere had a nightmare about that thing. And I wonder how many of, I don't know, I guess my nightmares might be out in the world.
yeah, I mean, you were there. I dreamt up something once. About killed all my friends. This is probably way too personal of a question. But I'll shoot. Well, what do you have nightmares about? A person like you.
Well, lots of, fire and smoke. But sometimes weird creatures. For the job that I have, I very rarely have any, I guess, nightmares of, real people. I'm not really scared of real people, I guess. But, lots of the same thing, I guess.
I guess that makes sense. It's your job to kind of have the upper hand on people, information wise, especially. It's not really much anyone can do to you.
You would be surprised. But,
Can I insight just the vibes on,
sure.
like the emotional vibes? Okay. I don't think that she's lying. It's just only a 13.
I don't know. I mean, like, maybe earlier on, like, she may have, like, fucked up real bigly and got, like, bit for it. But from what you've seen, yeah, she's, at least currently, very, like, it seems like the people on the ship are the only people who know, like, her true, like, identity, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I've being in that business could be dangerous. Potential of jobs going wrong, but you seem smart enough to navigate it, especially with your Are you planning on staying in Hinderskop, or are you going to Dim Tort? I couldn't remember what you decided on that.
I spoke with Gus, the captain, and if I'm welcome, I would like to continue with all of you to Demtorda. Hinterskop would not be the safest place to do the work that I do.
Yeah. I mean,
It's safe for my family, but otherwise, it's also probably better if I'm further away from them.
well, can't speak for everybody, but I don't have a problem with you coming us to Demtorda.
I don't think Satyr likes me.
Why?
I get weird looks sometimes.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. But like I said, if any of you are uncomfortable with me coming along, I will stay in Hinterskop.
When it comes to Satyr, I won't get too deep into it for her sake, but well, I guess I did tell you a lot of what was happening the other night.
A few weeks ago. God, time streams.
She's dealing with some personal demons, and I don't think. I mean, I know things were a bit hectic when we came back that first time, and I showed my ass. I think it's just been a lot of stuff going on out of our control, and that's hit a few of us harder than others, and Satyr's one of them. But I don't think, honestly, I don't think Satyr could actually hate anybody. At least anybody that's not out to genuinely hurt her. You're out to genuinely hurt Satyr, so.
I understand how I come off sometimes. So, I'm glad that at the very least, you seem to understand the precautionary side of it.
No, I get it. Even though I know I was an asshole. Like I said, stress. But I understand. Sidebar, does your mom fucking hate me? Did I do something? Listen, man, I'm just trying to give her soup, and I get it. Sick mom, but
she fully blames you for that, and she said some things. I won't repeat them. She said some things.
You know what? I've just been smiling and nodding.
That's what I do too. Moving on. There are 2 more days of travel after this point. Let me.
I didn't think I bombed that conversation with Kel that hard.
Hey, I'm trying to wingman you back.
My brain ain't brain.
I'm trying to friendship wingman you.
Barely remember what I said. I'm sorry.
You all have about a day and a half until you reach land. Is there any last final things that you would all like to do on the ship? And one thing I guess we need to think about is, Gus, what are we doing with the ship? You can dock it here at the docks, but the plan is to go all the way to Demtorda on land. So
Yeah.
I mean, you could potentially leave Desi with the boat. You are able to captain the ship by yourself. Surely Desi could, if you trusted her to try to get it to Dim Torta on her own. But that would be like a conversation, and she might demand like a little bit more money than what you were offering to pay her in the first place.
Definitely.
I was wondering. I'm sorry. I know I'm cutting in. I guess it's worth thinking about when we get to the docks. If there's like, if it's too much for one person, I don't know if we could have the finances to like hire on a crew if there's crew people.
Yeah,
to
so
work.
I think you all kind of would know vaguely, but like Gus, you know that there's a town, like a small town at the docks. It's mostly exists there for like receiving and sending out ships at the docks at the there. You are like 100% certain you could find somebody in a tavern there that you could pay some money to go back with Desi.
Mm. And I think that that's a great opportunity. The thing is, I know Kel wants, maybe I don't exactly know, but I know that Kel wants her family to go to Hinterscott at least. So maybe if Desi could meet us there with Kel's family in the boat instead of having them travel with us on the ground.
There are no docks at Hinterscott. It is kind of inland, and the closest place that there is to dock are the shallow docks.
Okay.
I just thought, and this is because of my sick brain. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I remember the plan to maybe do speak with dead on this creature, but it's probably not gonna want to say nice things now.
No, I don't think I will. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I got so excited to do the OP thing.
We'd have to slice its jaw open, or slice their jaw open. I'm sorry.
Well, I would have done it.
Yes. So that would be. And how far are the shallow docks from Hinterscott? I can pull up the fucking map.
So specifically because you're traveling through forest, well, Satyr knows the area. I would say it would take around 2 weeks to reach Satyr's home.
Character sheets.
Yeah, and
then from Satyr's home to Hinterscott is another maybe 2 days.
But Desi could meet us with the ship in Dim Torta.
Desi could meet you in the ship with Dim Torta, and I will tell you, like, she will fare. There is 100% the chance that something happens to her in your boat, like especially if you're leaving her on her own.
That's why I'm thinking about a crew. That if we send them off, so that she's go that way.
Yeah. I just also think that would be the easier way for Desi's grandmother to travel, or mother. Apologies.
Oh, Kel's mother could 100% stay on the boat, but they don't want to. They could come all the way to Dim Torta theoretically and take the train to Hinterscott.
But they want to come to Hinterscott, so
yeah, they are trying to go straight to Hinterscott, and so the idea was like, we'll have to take them through the forests.
Alrighty, so then, to me, it might be worth it. It might just be worth it to leave my ship here.
Leave your ship at the docks.
Do I have... I think in my mind, I'm saying that because I have a feeling like I might be able to take a trip and come get it. You know what I mean?
I mean, theoretically, sure. Like, once you get to Dim Torta, you could hire another ship to take you all the way there to get your boat and bring it back. That would take months.
Yeah. Yeah, my vote is crew. Crew and Desi. But I
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Hmm.
Can I kind of talk to my party about this a little bit?
100%. Yeah, you can call like a ship meeting, and Kel, Desi, everyone else can kind of make their way up. Rand and Lily can hear you from the quarters below, but they don't really get get an opinion.
I think I might even move the meeting point if that's the case, so that Rand and Lily can weigh in.
Sure.
I think that her opinion, Lily's opinion specifically, does matter to Gus. All right, I've gathered you all here because we're coming upon our docking point, and I've got lots of options, but I want to make sure that we're taking everybody's opinions into account. Currently, Desi, I'm planning on asking if you may be available to extend your services to me and potentially take the ship on your own, possibly with a hired crew.
Oh, I mean, sure, Captain. I don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm 100% ready for that. I've kind of just learned how to steer the thing, but I could surely give it a shot.
How much crew we need? Do you think?
With a just like out of game, with a like less skilled captain like Desi, you would probably need 3 or 4 more people.
Yeah. And this may be crazy, but is it possible for me to make like a history check to see if I might know anybody where we're going that is trustworthy?
I like the idea of this. Go ahead and roll me a history check, and I will also roll something.
Could I make an insight check on Desi? Not that we haven't trusted her up to this point, but now given the opportunity to have the boat and a crew, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking. But like, do we trust Desi
I
in
could
that
let you
position?
make an insight check, sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, I got a dirty 20.
I got 22.
On the insight check, the vibe right now is that Desi doesn't get paid unless unless she meets Gus and Dim Torta with the boat. So
Fair. I didn't think about that. That's my brain.
So with a 20, I don't think you know a name specifically, but like I was saying before, there is a bar called the Shallow Step, and at this bar there are regularly like groups of like crew looking for a ship to join.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes there is a specific group there known as the they call themselves the Crashers, and it is a group of 5 who are very well renowned. They kind of when they are not out at sea on various ships, they find themselves staying at this very bar.
All right. And if Desi's going to be meeting us in Dentorta with the ship, I'd like to ask, of course, of you, Kel, and your mother, Miss Lily, if you would like for any of your family to make their travel on the ship, or if they would rather travel on foot.
Kel begins to speak, and then Lily kind of pokes in over her and goes, I want to sleep in a bed that isn't covered in germs.
Ooh. Hey. Apologies.
Kel says, yeah, I was talking with Seder about this, and though it's probably a little dangerous, I think the more direct path to Hinterskop, it would be beneficial. Just get us off the ship.
All right. Good. And Miss Lily, I'll be changing the sheets fast.
She kind of mumbles, at least someone's good for something around here.
Oh.
Stop, this is giving me flashbacks from when I worked at the assisted living place.
Oh.
Well, at least it's accurate.
Ooh,
Mhm.
shaking my whole desk. Is there any more to this this conversation? Trying to figure out what we're doing.
I think Gus takes a moment to he kind of briefly glances over the Seder, and he'll kind of rub his palms together and go, well, if there's nothing anybody else needs to ask about, that's all I needed to clarify before we could finish up the last leg of our journey here. Seder, if you don't mind, I would like to speak with you very briefly.
Sure thing, Gus.
And all of you depart except for Seder.
Forewarning, my brain's decomposing. I'm sorry, I haven't talked for like past hour. I'm sorry.
You could shut the door. You could make this a fairly private conversation if that's the intention, Gus.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
The last thing people hear me say before I close the door is, all right, grab the end of the sheets and start to pull.
Okay.
And as I'm forcing Seder to help me change the sheets on this bed, I just kind of, I still speak in kind of a, not super loud tone. So since Kel's family will be traveling alongside us, I want to ask you what you want us to do when your change inevitably comes.
Yeah.
Just to pop in. So you will be arriving on the 28th. And then Seder has 2 days.
Oof.
You have that night, one more night, and then on the next night will be a full moon.
What? This is out of character. What was the blade that stops the transformation? Is that a thing we have?
So it's not that it necessarily stops this transformation, but the silver dagger that Kepri has.
It's silver. Okay. I don't want to be anywhere near them. Oh.
Does Kel know?
I thought Kel knew. Does Kel not know? Oh my lord, does Kel not know?
I'm certain Kel knows. I think
Yeah,
she
I was about to say.
was there during one of the times that it happened.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that earlier. I can't think. As much as it pains me to say, until we have better means, just do everything you can to stop that beast. And we'll be sure to stay far and away from Cal and her family.
Gus nods grimly. Pull that corner in, Cider.
Sader's using her muscles to do the fitted sheet. She has need it.
And Gus won't keep her too much longer than that, but on her way out, he will reassure her a little bit and say, listen, when we arrive there in town, I'll be inconspicuous about it, but I'll try to see if there's any resources that can help you.
Maybe we look for some chains. Be stouter than rope.
As much as you probably don't want to think about that, Gus, I mean, fishing village chains, 100%. You can find, like, some heavy chains there.
And I will head back up deck and let Miss Lily know that her bed is ready.
As Rand is kind of pushing her into the room, she goes, "Thank you, dear."
A pleasure, as always.
After
as he clears the corner, he sighs and shakes his head.
Poor Rand, just listening to all the shit talk. As this week of ship travel comes to a close, you all, about midday, find yourself docking next to a few other ships at this small shipping town. There are it's large enough that you could, like, possibly find a couple of other shops here, but you know that there is a tavern, there's an inn, one that serves drinks, one that has beds, and one where hopefully you'll be able to find a crew. But that'll be next session, because we're ending tonight here.
Yay!
Whoa!
Yeah! Y'all believe
Really?
I told Terry before the session, I was like, I want to try to get back on land within like an hour of the session.